live Glastonbury sunset this evening, the day before the solstice. So you can see what a spectacular day it's been today. This is the view of Glastonbury Tour in the UK with the amazing sun in the background. And I'm actually streaming live from my bedroom window in the Isle of Avalon. I feel like the emotions of the heart are really, really powerful today. I don't know how you're feeling as the night before the solstice. So, you know, many people will be getting up at 4ish to watch the sunrise. Tomorrow, maybe you've gone to bed so you can get up early for the sunrise. But I actually really enjoy the sunset the night before the solstice and the sunrise, and then the sunset tomorrow as well. And other years I've seen it actually line up with Glastonbury Tour, so it is looking spectacular. So I really wanted to share that with you and ask you how you're feeling. You know, how are you feeling? How do your emotions feel? I'm sure you're outside. If you're in the UK, if you're abroad, you might be busy just now preparing for a weekend. And if you're in the UK, I just want to remind you that these energies are really powerful today. I mean, I could share so many interesting stories just even from today. You know, many of you know I'm clearing my parents' house from them passing. And I had a lovely conversation with a girl in a shop who I know, like I've spoken to before. She's a sales assistant. And as I was saying, you know, I'm having to rehome all the possessions in my parents' house. And it's quite a task. If you follow me on Facebook, you'll be seeing how many things my parents had is a lot by anybody's standard, and they were very old. And then I remembered she has been fostered. I mean, she's an adult now and she has her own children, but I realized she never had any parents. And even the foster parents, you know, when they passed away, they didn't leave her anything, they left it to their biological child. And I realized she didn't have you know, she doesn't have an attic to root through. She doesn't have a whole house to have to get rid of. And in some ways I should be grateful that I have that, because, you know, I had parents and she doesn't have that. And I know how it feels now to not have any parents, but I can't imagine what that feels like to have not had that your whole life, you know. And it was so emotional. I had to go and sit under the tree in the beautiful shopping complex that I love. It has amazing energy there because it was an old Quaker site. And then I left my shopping and forgot my shopping from the store that I bought the shopping from her. So you know, we're just touched by these amazing interactions with other humans. And I think at this time of year, at the solstice, everything is heightened, everything is illuminated, you know, and to illuminate from within. And I'm so looking forward to sharing with whoever feels drawn to join me at the Chalice Well on Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. We're doing a soul freedom retreat day with lots of guided journey work, soul light language. Many of you know I speak and sing sound healing light language codes. And we're going to be doing emotional journey work, even though I've spoken about the childhood just now in what I've shared and how it touches us deeply. We're not going to be focusing on the child. We're speaking on trusting your intuition and connecting with your authentic soul self, your multidimensional self. I'll be sharing my wisdom on 25 years of working in regression and past lives in a child healing, ancestral timeline healing, spirit releasement, where we're going as a species now, you know, connecting with our higher well, it's not higher, it's our multidimensional self. You know, the photons of the central sun. This is the time of day to breathe in to the sunset and breathe out the photons. You know, if you breathe in the sunset, in sunrise and sunset, in this last hour, this is when it's safe to look at it with the naked eye. The photons of the central sun, when you're barefoot on the grass, allow you to receive the downloads, the energy, the information from the sun. This is the most powerful time of the day to do this, in sunrise and sunset. So if anybody has any questions, thank you for joining me now. I also, will be talking, deeper about the work that I've done, the healing process, how we release stress from our body. We have all kinds of diseases dormant in our body waiting to be activated by stress and anxiety. And the more we can transcend stress and anxiety, the less these issues will be activated in our bodies. And also, when we're in high levels of stress and anxiety, our body can't absorb the nutrients, it can't absorb the vitamins. So that's when we fall into dis-ease in our bodies, and we have to move into alignment with harmonic frequencies. And to a degree, you want to move out of being triggered by the stories in the mainstream, but become aware if you are triggered by them. Perhaps it's some trauma you have to clear, perhaps it's past lives you're looking to clear. There's a resonance, there's a frequency. We look at, I spent a lot of my childhood, my early adult years around a lot of Persian Iranians for five, nearly 6 years, really. And so to see in the mainstream media the tragedy that's happening there, can have love and compassion and empathy, but understand the powerful portals that part of the world holds, and the frequency there, and why people who are fearful of the awakening of humanity want to destroy those things. So as the sun sets this evening, I will bring in a light language. And if you feel drawn and you live in the UK and you think, you know what, I might like to come to Glastonbury to the Chalice Well, go on my website, andreafoulkes.com, and also my events listed on All Events. So it's allevents.com. There's more information about my workshop for the Sunday, which is 10 till 6 at the beautiful Chalice Well in Glastonbury. You do need to book though, and it's a glorious day, and we climb the tour that you're looking at now. I'll sing light language on the top of the tour at the end of the day. So it's a real trusting your intuition, self-exploration. So just setting your intention for the solstice for tomorrow, what you want to get out of it, what you'd like to achieve. I will stream this till the sun disappears. So I'll be quiet for a second or two, and I'll just bring in a light language code for the central sun. I'm just going to rest that there. So Isara Tukumakuya, Inyara Tukumakuya, Sara Tukumakuya, Inara Tukumakuya, Shamakiana, Ilara Tukumakuya, Ilara. Ula Turu. Just breathing in, breathing out, letting go of that which no longer serves you, preparing for a new energy, a new beginning, bringing in the photons of the central sun, releasing fears, limiting beliefs, guilt, shame, whatever emotions come up for you. So, and seeing how past lives weave through the totality of your existence. So, I send you much love over the Isle of Avalon. I'm in Sagittarius in the Glastonbury zodiac, if you're aware of the Glastonbury zodiac. So, sorry I'm wibbling it a little bit. So I just hold that there. We'll zoom out a little bit so you can see that the sun is disappearing now. So thank you for joining me, those of you who are called to be on this little live, holding this sacred space in the UK, over to Glastonbury tour, the heart. Many believe the heart chakra of the world. There'll be full of people tomorrow. There'll be drumming on top of the tour at 4. I probably won't go there, but I might go to Barrow Mump. So I send you much love. Thank you for joining me. And just let me know where you are in the world. Thank you, Susie. Thanks for joining. Much love. And just watching that sunset now. And Hardy and Jadestone, thank you. So thanks to everybody who felt to join this evening. Whoop. Sorry, it was all beautiful till I dropped the phone. How blessed am I that the phone didn't slide off the roof then. Good night, everyone. Sending you much love. Thanks for joining. Much love.